Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie and today I will be showing you how to use the COUNTIF and COUNTIFS in Microsoft Excel. So now how do you do this and what do you use it for? If we want to count, for instance, the number of female students we have, then we use the COUNTIF, okay? But when we have more than one criteria we want to count with, okay, then we have to use the if else. Okay, so I'll show you how this works. So let's take, for instance, I want to count the number of female students we have. Okay, so I'll be using the count if. Okay, so I'll go to formula. Okay, and then of course I'll look for it. Remember, it's very easy. The way the formula works in Excel, if I just say equal to count, of course it will show. Okay, so you can also select it from here, which is okay. So when we say count if, now you see what it's showing there. It says range and criteria. What is the range? The range is where the answer to what you are looking for can be found. Okay, and the criteria is exactly what you want to count. Okay, so in this case, our range is the gender. So I'll select the range. This is the range. Okay, then I have a comma. Okay, and then the criteria is female. Are you following? The criteria is female, and then I'll close the bracket and click enter. So this is telling us that we have 8 females. Let's quickly confirm. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Correct. So this is how you use the count if in Microsoft Excel. Now let's go further. Now we want to calculate how many students are female and are in year 7. Okay, so in this case, the count if won't let you do this because the count if only calculates for just one criteria. So in this case, we'll be using the count if s. This, sorry. Okay, now it will request for the criteria range and then the criteria. So in this case, the first criteria range, which is where we can find female, is this. So I would select this, okay? And then the criteria is female, okay? Now, the second one is we want to check the class of the students. We want female students that are in year 7. So the range for year 7 is class. So I'll select this, okay? And then the criteria is year 7, okay? That's it. I'll close the bracket and enter. Beautiful. So this is telling us that we have 8 female students in year 7. So let's quickly confirm that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. So this is correct. I hope you're following. So next, I would like to show you, if you have more than 2 criteria, how you can do it. It's just the same thing. Okay, so watch closely. So I have count if s this time. Okay, now the first range, our criteria range, which is male, the first one where we can find male, the range is here. Okay, and the criteria is male. Now the next thing we want to also check is if the male is in year 8. Okay, so the range where we can find this year 8 is on the class. Okay, and the criteria is year 8. Can you see? And finally, the score. We want to calculate for the male students in year 8 that scored higher than 80. So where is the range? The range is the total score, okay? And the criteria is greater than 80. You see how this works? This is the beauty of Excel. So I'll just close this and enter. Beautiful. So this is telling us that we have two students in year 8 that are male that scored more than 80. Thank you very much for listening. So I want you to get to work. Try this out. It depends on what you want to use it for, okay? You can use it to count anything. Just know how to select your criteria range and then the criteria. Make sure you separate them with a comma, okay? Thank you very much. And remember, you can send me in your questions. And as always, I promise to give you a constructive feedback. Thank you very much. My name is Steph.